What's up guys, how you doing? If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Flip Scrub. I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. Today we're doing part 3 of the Edelkrone Home Loan Challenge. Now, I'm really excited because you can win a Jib 1, a Head Plus, focus module, the laser module. It's an insane amount of equipment that can really help creators out there. So I would absolutely love to win that. So that's why today we're doing part 3. Now, in this box is not what you think. It's actually an Aperture MC. But in this box, I'm not sure if many of you know, but I finished painting in London. So I am a painter. So I have all my painting stuff here. I have this guy, which is he has got to be about 20 years old. I have this guy. I paint a lot with stuff like this. I paint a lot of PVC glue. I paint a lot of acrylic paints. I paint a lot with inks and liquids. It's something that I used to do a lot, I love doing, and I used to do really kind of realistic paintings, drawings, but I then had enough of that kind of stuff and I just started doing very, very kind of abstract things that can look good in different formats. Some of it is horribly horrible, but some of it has been really, really well accepted by different people. So I thought today would be a cool time to film the macro challenge. So what I want to do is film one of these guys. We're probably going to choose a nice one. I mean, something maybe like this with a lot of detail in it. And we're going to use Sony a7R III. We're going to use a KNF adapter from M42. We're going to use the Takumar 450 macro lens, which is known as one of the best macro lenses in the world. It is an absolutely stunning, stunning macro lens. And to get that little bit closer, we're going to use the M42 extension tubes. Now, what I want to do is I want to somehow use the Gorilla Tape, get one of these, and in one of the shots, definitely, probably this one with the grooves when I'm going along it, get this really, really cool macro where we can see this going through the thick paint. So that is what we're going to do today, and hopefully it's going to look cool. When it's all done, I'm going to post on Instagram and, keep my fingers crossed for one of the bundles. Anyway, let's do this. Right guys, we have the Aperture MC set up as a kind of a little backlight. It's giving this nice soft light, but I've chosen a piece of paper that's got this really nice texture to it. We have the Takumar 50mm f4 with the largest of the extension tubes. I have the SliderONE version 2 Pro set up with the head one. It's going to do this kind of little movement back about 30 seconds and it's going to sway to the left. I have chosen gold. This is vermilion and turquoise. I'm going to use the turquoise as the base, so it's going to be the darkest one. And we are going to start this right now. So that should be a nice amount of turquoise just to get on there. Let's be safe right there. And you have to be very careful not to move anything. This is my trusted spatula. I'm going to get a load on there, right, just like that. And we are recording, and let's press start. That looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Go the other way. And I want to get a nice clean, I know it's not filming, but we can do it the other way now. Back to number 1. I want to get a nice clean, this is the way I set up my paint, by the way. I do masking tape around my area, and that should be perfect. That's beautiful. Right, now I need to do this quite quickly, so I'm going to change setup right now. So what I've done now is I've masked the spatula onto the lens, and as I can't move forward or back, I'm just going to move the slider backwards very slowly by using the manual function. So here we go. dip that down a little. Okay, didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but I think that'll be enough, just for that second or two of slow motion to make it look good. Right, so time is running out, this is getting dry. I want to do another shot where I'm going vertically, horizontally, whichever way you look at it. For me, it's going to be vertically down the image. Now, I've set up the Edelkrone slider to start with one pose here, another pose here, another pose there. It's going to last about 15 seconds. So I say, let's go. Now remember, we can only do this once, which is the most difficult bit about all of this. Whew. I would say that looked pretty beautiful, especially on the camera here. Let's wait for this to dry, and then we're going to do the next bit where I put the gold and the, what was it, vermilion, on the actual painting. Right guys, I'm back. I normally used to do this with a hairdryer, but I just went and ate lunch, so I'm back now. What we're going to do is we're going to get the vermilion. We're going to dabble it on this piece of paper. It's a nice color. And I have set up the SliderONE version 2 Pro in a vertical movement, and it's going to look really beautiful. Now, with the Edelkrone, you can make it move up and down, like ping pong it all the time. If you just have pose 1 and pose 2, you use 2 fingers and press it on both poses, like this, for example. Now this is just going to go up and down, up and down. So I'm going to get some of this, and across we go. That looks awesome. Right there. Scrape the bits off that I don't really want on. As you can see, this is a really artistic process. And that, I think, looks just how I want it. And it looked really beautiful on the actual screen. Maybe just dab here. I like to mix it up a little bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna not wait too long for it to dry, and we're gonna go for the gold on the other side, so it comes through the blue, and that will more or less be it. Right, I have set up the second to last pose with the slider, and we're going to use the gold paint, and it's got a little bit of a larger frame now. It's going to go along as I get the gold paint on. Now the gold paint is going to mix a little bit with the vermilion paint, but I'm not too bothered about that. So we're going to also ping pong it back and forth, so if we get some shots that I miss, it's going to get it in the other direction. Off it goes, and off I go. I think that's about it. I think it looked pretty cool. I don't think I saw all of it, but there we go. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it up for the very last pose, and that is it. Right guys, so what I have here is the last shot of this little sequence. I have the Yongnuo YN360 right smack in the middle of the frame, so it's just a black blob, and I'm going to have it move out of the frame to a reveal shot of the painting now finished. So yeah, let's try this. I'm just going to press pose 2, and off it goes, and it really is that simple with Edelkrone sliders. Edelkrone, it's difficult because I slur my words, just blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's doing it right now, coming to an end. I love the ends, they're just so smooth and beautiful. And that's it, it's done. So anyway, hope you guys liked me going through all this. I'm not going to show you how to edit it because I'm just going to smack them together and that's it really. Color grade them a touch and throw it on Instagram, and I'll show it to you just in about 5-10 seconds. Anyway, remember to subscribe, have a great day, and I'll catch you on number 4.